Okay, so I was kind of inspired by making these two other videos that I was like, why not make a third video today? So this is a very closely tied concept to the video right before this, which was about delete the scruff, about reducing the amount and the complexity of what you take in and what you save, and about reducing the complexity and the amount of what you output and communicate to basically just make everything more simple because most of the time, less is more. Very closely related to this concept of deleting the scruff when it comes to the input that you receive is this thing about zero inbox heroes or zero inbox strategy. Don't know what I'm going to call it, but it's an idea, or it's actually obviously a concept that other people also do, that I think is very useful for many people to like make this thing about reducing how much you take in actionable. And it's basically just about thinking in the beginning of just your email inbox, right? I touched upon this in the previous video, I think. Try to delete the emails that are not necessary in your inbox. Try to archive those things that you might need in the future, but you've already like taken care of it. And or else like categorize everything into folders so things are not in your inbox, right? And anything that's in your inbox, you know that that is something that needs to be dealt with. That something needs to be responded to, or some action that needs to be taken that you haven't done yet. And you try to every single day, at the end of the day, keep your inbox to zero. This might be really hard if you already have like a huge filled inbox, of course, I know. But one way that you can make it easier to at least maintain it going forward is unsubscribe from any newsletters that you don't really read, or at least make a folder where every time you receive a newsletter, you put in that. I have one called resources. Every single time I receive something, I just put it in there. It's not something I'm supposed to respond to, and if it's not immediately something I'm going to read now, get it out of my inbox. And then it's just about deleting, archiving, or organizing all the other input you get in your inbox somewhere out of the inbox. So it's just a zero inbox. It is an amazing feeling to be able to go walk away from your computer. Everything is dealt with. It's just clean. That's amazing. The next part of zero inbox strategy, if you want to take it outside of emails, is actually about like notifications on your phone. Turn off notifications from apps that you don't even use anymore. You probably get like 5 or 10 of those a day, like from that app you haven't used for like 2 months, or that thing, or like Facebook a notification. I'm like, but like this might be relevant to you, and every single time it's never relevant. Like, delete that, or turn off those notifications, or delete the app, right? Delete the scruff, but at least try to get your inbox of notifications to zero. I also just take whenever I get a message or whatever, if it's not something I'm gonna respond to right now, then I'm just gonna like swipe it away, right? I clear. I also keep my phone on do not disturb. I look at it, and if everything is something that I don't need to take action on, I just press the X and press clear all. So my phone is just completely empty. And just like I have an iPhone, so I just swipe away. Like, I get that notification, swipe it away, swipe it away. If it's not something I need to take action on. And the last part, zero inbox strategy, is mostly, I think I wrote it here. I'm just gonna go to my notes just so I'm sure. Oh yeah, it's about the to-do list. So I will not make this a really long video. Zero inbox to-do list, right? Try to, like, obviously things are important and you should note them down in your to-do, but try to note down as little as possible. If you can do it in 5 minutes, just do it, right? If you can do it in 5 minutes, just get it out of the world. Don't put it on some list and have 30 things that you need to do. And also try to just periodically review and just say like, do I really need to do this? Like, is this really important, or did I just put this on like brainstorm on this thing, or like make this thing, and then you're like, wait, like, why would I do that? Just like question yourself, be critical of what you put in your to-do list. Not everything is actually necessary or important. And then just leave room for your to-do list to be this place of actually important tasks that you need to get done. And you can do that by both minimizing how much you put in there when you get the idea, like being like, is this really something that should go on my to-do list? Could I do it now, or does it actually need to be done? And also just being like, just reviewing your to-do list, be like, delete, delete, delete. Like, that, I don't need to do that. Like, or postponing it. If it's not anything that's an actually priority or urgent, well, maybe you can postpone it, or you can pass the task on to someone else. So this was just a short video about the zero inbox strategy. I'm going to call it zero inbox heroes, and I'm going to try to create a movement of people that try to keep all the inputs that they get and all the things that they save to a minimum, right? All right. See you in the next video.